Joanna Sweat. I am a United States Marine Corps veteran. I am proud of my service.
Marine veteran Joanna Sweat was 17, just out of high school when she enlisted in the United States Marines as a field radio operator. Her goal was to retire as a Marine, but after 9 years, for medical reasons, she was unable to continue her military service. She understands the challenges veterans face as they try to adjust to a new way of life.
And then when that kind of just didn't work out for me anymore, it's just bye, see you later. In just a quick breath. And you lose everything. It's not work. That's what people don't understand. People don't join the service, and it's not just they just join to go to a job and to work. It's everything about you. It's your lifestyle, it's your family, it's your friends, your enemies, all wrapped into a 360 lifestyle that you just lose one day. It's like you're banished. And it's not like they forget about you, but the military machine's got to keep moving. And it's easy to then feel like you have nothing anymore.
Joanna believes that too often we prepare our men and women to serve, to defend our freedom, to be proud. But we don't prepare them to become civilians. Many, she says, get a raw deal.
I reintegrated into the civilian market during the downturn of the economy between 2007 and 2010. This was very difficult for me. Because of the environment I came from, I didn't connect well to the community that I was returning. I also returned to a community that I wasn't familiar with. So I had a lot of learning curves and mistakes that I made. And through that journey, when I finally came out on the other side, I decided that my purpose was to ensure that no other veteran would have to go through any of those missteps, or that they could have and find someone like me to be a beacon of support and hope. I'm very honored and pleased that you've joined us today to learn a little bit more about the 4-Block program.
On this day, Joanna Sweat, as the associate instructor for the 4-Block organization, was helping others understand why veterans need support when they become civilians.
To me, I think it's a disservice to say, well, I got a vet a job. That's a win. Well, is it a job that that vet wanted? Does that job fill that veteran's passion, purpose, and desire so that they can continue to move forward in all facets of their life? I want veterans to be enriched, and they have great skill sets, they're great community members, and they have this service mentality that you don't find in the civilian market. But if we don't tap into it, they can't utilize it. So 4-Block really kind of gives back those confidences, educates them on the tools, how to use those tools and maximize them to live your best life.
Marine veteran Joanna Sweat has come to understand the value of an education, community involvement, networking, and hopes her experiences will help other veterans find their place in the civilian world.
When I finally recognized that life was more about going to work, and it was about the impact that you can have on the people you meet, the community that you immerse in, it took me right back to when I was a Marine. And I said, this was always in me. And now I just have to figure out how to manifest it now in the civilian market. And now I finally figured that out, and I'm grateful. And I'm grateful that I had the raw deal, right? Because then now I'm gonna be a person, instead of saying, like our parents did, oh, I walked 30 miles to school in the snow. Who cares if you have to walk a mile? I do. If I walk 30 miles, I wanna make sure you walk 0 miles. That's how we bring people along. We don't say, hey, I had it hard, so let me make it harder for you. That's not how we advance society. What we do is we just try to make it better for everyone, and it starts with being kind to yourself, and then you can be kind outwardly. That's the space I'm in now, and I love it, and I'm gonna do everything I can to ensure that every veteran that leaves the service feels like it's a new opportunity to do great things instead of being fearful of what's next.